Hey guys, good morning. It is Tuesday, February 21st. Took me a second. Thought I'd update you on a weekday. As you can see, I'm got my collared shirt on. I'm going to be going to work in about a half hour. So I thought I would at least kind of give you guys the update before I get to the house later today. So, yesterday my dad was helping me build, actually he built about 75% of it. I was just sort of helping and doing the fact that I found the blueprints online and everything. It's building the art table. So today we're going to be taking that down and assembling it the rest of the way. And then the art table will be there, which simply means that I can then move the rest of the studio officially. So paints, all of my regular day-to-day stuff, that can actually go after today. So I'm probably going to be taking down a couple of things. Not my acrylics quite yet. I'm actually working on this little sign. This was already at the house. There was a couple of like swans on it or something that said welcome. I'm like, I gotta make this a little bit more custom, so I'm painting a landscape on it. And I'm gonna put a sign that says travelers welcome on it. So there's that, and I think I'm going to probably try and take down, I'm trying to figure out what I can take down today. Maybe the watercolors, because it's going to be, I have to leave everything in my car while I'm at work, so nothing can get super cold. It's not going to be super cold. It's about 45 right now, and it's going to get up to the mid-60s today, which for February is really nice. But I still have to make sure my paint doesn't get weird in the car at that time. So I'm going to have a look around the studio, see what I can take ahead of time, and I don't have a lot of time in the morning before work, so I just gotta... I should probably make my lunch though too before I need to go. I have to leave at 6. It is 5:35. I got up about a half hour ago. I usually have to give myself about an hour in the morning, although once I'm living at the new house it'll be closer to 45 minutes. Just because I'll have to leave a little earlier because I'm coming from a slightly further distance. So I'm going to have a look around the studio, see what I can take today, and then you'll see me again this afternoon, probably once the table is in. Okay, hey everybody, we're at the new house now. It's the afternoon, it's 4:30. Things took a little bit longer than I wanted to today to get things. I can't really talk about it yet. It's downstairs, I'm going to show you later. But for starters, you guys can see the kitchen now. Because the kitchen is now officially done. Like really officially done. So, I don't know if we saw the floors last time, but these are the floors that I got. So I got the nice faux stone, but it's just linoleum tiles. I think I do remember showing that last time. I got a refrigerator. Yay! I decided to go with sort of the all black appliances color scheme. There's that little cart thing in the corner, which I think was downstairs at the time. The kitchen dining table is in the corner here. Let's see what else we got. Curtains. Got curtains up. Curtains look nice. This side of the room, we've got black range and a little countertop thing that was in the basement, which is now here. And my dad just left. He just helped me put this little guy up, which I actually need to finish painting, but I figured it'd be easier to do once it's up. And this is going to act as basically just a little spice cupboard, which should be really nice. So, again, this stuff over here really hasn't changed too much. I got my bitters from the bar up here and my stone cutting slab. So I want to work on placing a lot of stuff in the kitchen today. Also, my mom got this for me. It was on sale. Original price $120 for this pan set. We paid about $35 for it, so that was really nice. All of the floors got hit with polyurethane, so they're done. Floors are done. We're going to be moving furniture in over the course of the next week and into the weekend and early next week as I actually officially do start moving in. This particular floor has a sort of a satin finish, so it's a little bit of a mid shine, you could say. Going to be getting more of these funny green curtains for in here as well. There were some issues with the ones we had, but the other ones that were damaged, so we had to return them and get more. So this, there's going to be my dining room table is going to be over this way, and there's going to be a china closet there that I'm getting from my grandmother.
which will be good. I'll probably put most of my glasses and dishware in there. We had two different types of the wood finish, the polyurethane. The first type was the can my dad bought, and we used it in this room. And the other two came from my grandmother, and they were actually a little bit shinier. So the hall and the bedrooms are a little bit more of a higher shine, but they look just absolutely fantastic. Probably added about $5,000 to the total cost of the home, and just in terms of resale value. So yeah, things look awesome at this point. I can't put any rugs down until Saturday. That actually is a one thing with doing the poly coat. Is that for whatever reason, I guess just making sure the underlying layers are sealed. All that stuff has to stay off of that. Furniture was 2 days, or at least 3 days, which is today. So everything is dry and clean, and we got at least light furniture anyway. Heavy stuff won't go up for a while yet. The futon and the TV cabinet are going to be coming. Well, actually, the futon's already here, but it's still downstairs here. Other stuff, this side of the room. Washer and dryer as well. So, washer, which I think I may have showed last time, but gift from my parents, early birthday present. Dryer was free, came from an elderly couple that lives next to my aunt and uncle. And this, if you notice, this was on the futon. Actually needs cleaned. And the big thing, the real big thing, is boom! Art table, Shazam! So this was the big project. This was what my dad had to help me with, and I'm actually very glad he did, because not only were my measurements wrong, but I probably couldn't have done this myself in 2 days, or 3 days, which is what we built it in. Instead, I probably would have taken me like 3 or 4 weeks to even come close to this. So this is basically a standard style workbench, which I slightly modified the measurements to, and then my dad corrected my math. I will put a link in the description box below to where I found this if you want to build one yourself. The original schematics were for a 3x5 foot table, with again my dad's modifications to the measurements. This is actually a 4x6 foot table, which is really close to what I was using before. I think the pool table with the doors on it were, I think, maybe 6 inches larger in either direction. But I was looking at a table at a sort of construction reuse place just before closing, and I couldn't get it because I didn't have a place to put it yet. This table is somewhat modeled after that, and I think it's actually probably sturdier and better than that table was. So I've got where I had sort of stuff under the pool table in the old studio, I now have a shelf on the bottom of this table that I can use, for example, for my rags, among other things. And then, so this is just a bunch of 2x4s and a couple of pieces of particle plywood. So really awesome stuff. So when I start filming videos, this is now what you guys are going to be seeing. So the table is back and in action. So I also brought some watercolors with me today from the studio. Since now that this table is in, I can officially start moving the studio in. It was the one thing that was kind of holding me back, and at this point I can officially, since I have a work surface, if I want to paint or draw or have any kind of project to work on, this is now the space I have to work on it. So brushes, acrylic paints, all that stuff is going to be coming in this week as well. So my watercolors, as I mentioned before, I'm going to put over in the hutch area here, up in this area, so I'm going to work on that. And I also have a number of things to do, just moving stuff around, getting some boxes and things upstairs. Probably some stuff with the kitchen, and just placing things. But yeah, this is the big exciting thing. I don't know if I think I was still working on this the last time. This cabinet used to be a white color. Then it was like a little bit rusty, so I hit it with Rust-Oleum in this brown color. And now it acts as a small, just little pantry in the basement to help make room, more room in the kitchen for things like pots and pans, and hopefully the bar. Actually, I want to do that again today too. I brought 99.9% of the bar with me. The only thing I didn't bring with me is a bottle of rum. because that's going to stay at the old house until I'm actually gone, because I like to sit and sip on some rum in the evenings a lot. But I've got a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, in the corner bookshelf I organized. So my sketchbooks are all up on the top there, and there's a lamp. I decided to put that lamp there. I didn't know where I was going to put it, but I think that's a good spot. It's not plugged into anything yet. Lower shelves, we got reference books, and there's my art books down there, which will end up going on sort of my coffee table as coffee table books. So that's all the big, new, fun, exciting things with the awesome table. You guys, you saw it here first. You wanted to see how I organize my studio. This table is a very, very big part of that. So other things to come will be shelves in the corkboard wall, but that stuff's probably summer projects. So for the core stuff early on, it's the table, it's the hutch, and it's the closet for the paintings. So at this point, I'll just kind of keep you guys with the updates here and there as I start to get stuff organized. And then probably later this year, once I'm back to full swing with tutorials, I'll still probably be doing a couple of moving vlogs here and there. Just to be like, this is how I'm organizing things. This is how I'm still got things kind of coming in. So I have a lot to do, and very little time to do it in. I still want to hit the store on the way home, and probably at least a dozen other things that I'm forgetting. I gotta call and get internet. At least start setting that up for next week. So next week I'm off work. I am on vacation, so probably a lot of updates then. Also, that's sort of the big move week. So everything, hopefully, at least as much as I can get it here, should be here by Thursday or Friday next week, and then by Friday or Saturday I'll be sleeping here. This will be officially the place that I'm living. So again, I got stuff to do. Thanks guys for watching and checking in. Look forward to more updates with the new Cinder Block Studios, and see you guys next time.